Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stassi. Thank you so much for being here today. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I can't believe we're wrapping up 2023. I'm so happy to honestly be wrapping up this year. I don't know about you guys, but this year has been something else. And I got the idea for this podcast when the Spotify Wraps came out. Um I was as a creator, I was able to see what my listeners were listening to. 97% of my listeners listened to true crime podcasts. So immediately I messaged Gonz. I was like, is there any way we could do a Sims murder podcast? And look at we are, kiddos. We are here today to do a murder mystery Sims podcast. I'm so excited. I'm also super sick, so I don't my mic is on. I just sound funny. But I'm so excited to have Nardvillain, Disney Sims, and Gonz here today, and we will do a quick round of introductions before I let Gonz lead the show. Nard, welcome back, my friend. 23 episodes. How does that
Is it
feel?
23?
It's now
Oh man,
23.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little disappointed. I thought I'd be at like at least 35 by now. At least 35. But it's okay. I get there. I'm gonna get there by 2024 is my year to
2024 is
get at
your year.
least about 20 episodes in.
I'm
Yeah,
down for
20
that.
episodes plus. All right,
But
cool.
let's do it. But
I
Nard,
need to take
what
that lead.
why don't you tell us a little about yourself, my friend?
My name is Nard. I go by Nardvillain on the Sims content level. I like to play The Sims, specifically Sims 4. Do a lot of skits here and there, some build challenges. I like to do a little gameplay tips and tricks, a little bit like that. And then other than that, I just like to, make people laugh. I like to make people laugh with my content, and I like to inspire, check in with people with the plumb bob checks. And I hope everybody's plumb bob out there is green. And if it's not green, try to get there somehow. Work on those needs.
Exactly. And can I say what happened today? Because this podcast is coming out next week. You will have
Oh,
already announced.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Congratulations, my friend, on making the EA Creator Network. I am so deeply proud of you. And as well, congratulations on the 3-year mark.
I
I have
really
what
appreciate that.
You're welcome. I've only known you the last 10 months, and I have watched you grow as a creator, and I am so proud to call you one of my best friends.
Appreciate that. And it's if I could tell myself 3 years ago that 3 years from now, when I first started out, that I would be an influential content creator in the space, I wouldn't have believed myself. I wouldn't have believed that I could be here making people laugh, turning people's bad days into good days, and then also becoming a part of the EA network creator. Yeah, it's a very humbling experience because the journey was very long and it wasn't easy. So it's very humble to say I'm part of the EA network creator
Well,
network.
I'm so
Yeah,
proud of you, my friend. And
yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I cannot wait to see what 2024 holds for you and all the
Me
amazing
too.
content you're gonna create.
Me too.
Disney, welcome back, baby girl. Coming
Oh,
in.
you're gonna
Come.
make me follow up after that? Really?
You're just the order.
uh,
I couldn't do me.
All right. Hi, I'm Court, aka the Disney Sims, aka Townie Tales, aka Stassi's most returning special guest. Eating Nardvillain.
Honestly, Disney's coming for you, friend. She has a couple podcasts without you, so she's gonna
oh,
maintain that spot.
Yeah.
my heart.
Um,
It
so
hurts.
yeah, Sims OG, real life build buy mode, architectural drafter, and obsessed with all things Sims, obsessed with lore. And yeah, I have a little Townie Tale story you can follow at Townie Tales where I go over the Sims and some lore and some fun stuff.
I love that. Gonz, welcome back, my friend.
Hi, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Congratulations on having one of your reels shared by The Sims. It was
Yeah,
absolutely
thank you.
incredible. And as Disney said in our group chat, I would have never thought of making tigers out of dogs. Um,
That was entirely my idea for what it's worth.
No, it was not. It was my idea.
It was indeed. It was Court's idea. It was a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. Unfortunately, the video is getting a little lambasted because people are like, "Oh, you're showing off tigers even though there's no tigers in the game. That's messed up, EA." So that's not going great. But that's yeah. It's I got to give it to EA. They're really trying their hardest. They released an incredible expansion, and unfortunately, there's some bugs and problems, and people are just lambasting them to death. They are just treating them very poorly and just being outright negative for no reason. Um, I feel like that is obviously. I mean, I wish that it would have been like the video itself is good. They're just
Oh
using it
yeah, it's
as a
fabulous.
platform to just complain about other things,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
Well,
Next
yes.
time, what you should
Yes,
do,
woohoo.
Gonz, is you should do what I usually used to do. Is I put not all images appear
Yeah,
in
that's true.
game.
That's true.
Sometimes in mine,
Yeah,
just to I
that's
do it
true.
just to be cringe, but
Yeah.
sometimes you have to really do it
Yeah,
because
that's true.
people will really believe like, oh wait,
Yeah.
is this really in the game? So I have to
Right.
be like always
That's fair.
explaining, like, yeah. But
I'll put a little sign that says this is not a real house whenever I do a build too.
exactly,
Yeah.
you got to. Really do. Really do.
Well, Gonz, last but not least, why don't you tell us
Mhm.
a little about yourself, my friend?
Yeah, of course. My name is Gonz. I am a content creator for The Sims. I am also an EA partner. Happy to welcome Nard into the fold. Hopefully, we'll be announcing the rest of you in here as well soon enough.
Absolutely.
But other than that, yeah, just I like to make lore videos. I like to I like to call myself the conspiracy theorist of the Sims universe, where I just dive into the craziest thoughts that you can ever think of. By the time this one comes out, I will have released a video about the fact that Baby Ariel is an immortal god. We'll talk about that one later, but.
So good.
but yeah, so I get into some wacky stuff. So yeah.
I love that. Gonz, take
Mhm.
it away, my friend.
Absolutely. So let me go ahead and by the way, we are gonna end this podcast all singing Oddling Sung. By the way, in case you don't know what that is, that's the should odd acquaintance be forgot, and specifically Stassi needs to sing with her sickness.
Okay.
That has to be a thing that happens. All right, I'm just
so
saying.
are you saying we get to finally hear this voice of an angel voice of yours? I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
It's not going to be as nice because it's a low register song, so it's not like I'm going to be like, I'm not going to be up here. Like I'm not going to get to do the Michael Jackson. Unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
But I'll
Another podcast though.
Yeah,
Another
exactly.
podcast. Another episode. Okay.
I'll try to harmonize with you. Maybe I'll do one of those. But
Oh,
yeah,
God.
absolutely. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and start our little fun here. All right. Hello, detectives. Tonight on Unsolved Simysteries, we're going to open up 4 cold cases in hopes of shedding some light on the Simysteries' most gruesome and shocking murders. It's going to be up to you, detectives, to uncover the culprit in each one of these cases by asking me any and all questions that have to do with the case itself. All right? Now, while you're going through here, I'm going to have particular audio cues to let you know if you're on the right track. So if you hear this in the back while you're talking, okay, it means that you're getting close. It means that you're approaching who exactly might be responsible. And when you are absolutely close, you will hear this music. Okay, so I'm going to try to direct you to the answer as to who the culprits of these murders are. All the while, it's going to be up to you. You understand, folks?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now that
yes,
last
sir.
song has some bop to it though.
Listen, I'm a theater kid at heart, so I'm going to go all out in this situation. All right? All right, very well. So I'm going to start this off by doing a little bit of an intro situation in which we're going to do a very simple one, right? Which isn't really that big of a deal, but it's going to be a way for you to understand how we're going to be going through these murders. Okay? So the first one, our tutorial, if you will, is going to be about the folly of Lady Chloris. Okay? Now, let me set the stage. Lady Chloris was an avid naturist who unfortunately died of starvation. Why?
She didn't eat.
She didn't eat.
Oh wait, she didn't eat?
Yes, that's right. She didn't eat. Why?
Because
Feel free to ask me any questions about anything that I just said.
What was her name again? I'm bad with names.
Lady
Okay,
Chloris.
Lady Chloris. Did
Mhm.
she have a home?
Yes, she did. She lived with her husband.
All right, what's the hubby's name?
Her husband's name is, it's complicated, Zephyrus.
Zephyrus. Okay, so
Yes.
Zephyrus, does he have a job?
No.
All right, so they broke. Broke as a joke.
So they have
Yes.
no
So
money.
So they don't even got no money then.
That's right. They don't have any money.
So
Do
they
they
just-
have a farm?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so they have a farm, yet they
Mhm.
wouldn't eat. I just keep thinking, I don't know, she's a ghost, and but she can't eat. I don't know. That's the dumbest ass answer, but I just can't imagine someone not eating. So
Do they have a refrigerator?
No.
Okay, so basically they just in a house with no furniture, no food, no job.
So this is a
they
great
just-
this is a great tutorial. One of the questions you can ask me is, who are the suspects?
Oh,
who are the suspects?
Who are the suspects?
Sorry.
Sorry, Stas. This is your show, Stas. You ask. You ask.
Natural
Sorry.
causes or her husband?
Oh, for sure, the husband.
Can we ask what was she died from hunger, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
But
So-
you can ask anything to do with it.
Was there any altercations between her and her husband at the time of the said unaliving?
Actually, no. It was a romantic gesture.
How old is this said wife? Is she an elder or is she a young adult?
So she's actually a young adult.
Okay, so she
But she died long ago.
She died as what?
She's a
died
very
long
old, like
ago.
this is a myth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
like Hansel and Gretel, this shit. She ate kids. I don't fucking know.
Is she a vampire? Is she like a?
Okay, that's a more
She's not-
realistic.
What you say, Courtney?
Go ahead, Court.
I feel like it could be natural causes. Maybe she was. What are her traits?
She doesn't have any.
Oh,
She doesn't
okay.
have any traits.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Is
I
this
was gonna say maybe she's paranoid and like didn't trust any of like the food around her, and so she died of starvation through that way. Okay.
So this tutorial was in the hopes of getting your mind spun on the questions that you can ask. I purposely
Mhm.
omitted informations for the purpose to see what you would say. The folly of Lady Chloris is that her husband, in an effort to show her his love for her, covered her in follies, which is the white flower. And unfortunately, when she awoke, she was restrained by the follies and she couldn't escape, and thus she died.
Oh.
But you said she died from hunger. I thought.
Yeah, exactly. She couldn't get out, so she
Oh, because
starved.
she couldn't get out, so
Oh.
she
Exactly.
starved because
and
she was
and
stuck.
and this came out because there's actually an item in the game Sims 4 called Lady Chloris's Folly, which is a like a gazebo that is where she died.
Mm.
God,
Dang, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But again, this was a short little introduction to get you guys asking the questions. You're gonna get a lot more information here,
Okay.
and we're gonna move forward like that. Okay?
I just have a lot
One
of
quick
faith.
question.
Yes, please.
How should we? What was the question that we should have asked to get to the part about about her not being able to get out of the follies?
So you're detective, so you can ask things about what the crime scene looked like, where it
Oh.
happened,
Okay.
what anything. Like literally
Okay.
picture it and don't think about the game. Think about picturing it
That's what I was
exactly
thinking
as
about.
it is.
Yeah. I was like,
So-
wait,
so-
how could she not have traits? Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what I was
exactly.
thinking about.
So
Okay.
think about everything that you can ask. Was there a weapon? Was there this? Was there that? Ask anything you
Cool.
want, and we'll be able to get to the bottom of it. Okay. All right.
Cool.
Beautiful. All right. I get to use my encyclopedic knowledge finally.
All right. What's that
All right,
dude that was OJ's lawyer? I'm about to put. That's me right there. That's gonna be me.
Oh my God.
What's his name?
Oh, I actually don't know, but I can
Oh
Google
my
it real
God,
quick.
That's me. That's gonna be me.
Johnny
Johnny
Cochran.
Lee, yeah, Johnny Cochran.
Yeah,
That's
all
right.
right. There we go. Look at you.
Oh my
Wish y'all could
God.
see this, but-
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm in there like swimwear now.
All right, everybody. All right, so now we're going to open up the first of our 4 cases. These are going to get progressively more difficult, everybody. So keep that in mind. So we're gonna start with Skip Broke. Skip Broke was in The Sims 2, in case none of you have ever played it. All right. Unfortunately, he was never present in the game. He is dead by the time the game starts. He unfortunately was found dead in his pool behind his house. And it was the police labeled his death as a suspicious pool accident.
Hmm.
He left behind a wife and 3 children. How did he die?
Drowning.
Yes.
So yes.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah. So he drowned. So somebody removed the ladder. So the question is, who removed the ladder?
What was his
Okay,
wife's
so-
name?
Brandy Broke.
Oh, Brandy.
Um,
Does
Sorry,
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead, Disney. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, who are the suspects?
Absolutely. The suspects of this case have been known to be the Repo Man, who's able
Mm.
to remove items from the game, Brandy Broke,
Mm.
Nina Caliente, and Dina
Ooh.
Caliente.
I said there's 4. Okay.
Oh,
Was there
okay.
any? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. was
What? Sorry, I was just gonna say, what's the connection with the Caliente sisters?
Absolutely. So, in one of the in-game pamphlets, there is an image of Dina Caliente gossiping with Brandy Broke about how to become rich quick.
Are there any murder weapons?
No.
Are there any gloves that were left behind?
Oh my God. Doesn't fit, you must have quit.
There were no gloves behind.
Hey, I'm in character. All right. I'm not trying to break character.
All
Okay.
right.
Cool. All right. No
Out
gloves.
of it, Watson, Nardson. Okay, so Brandy. I feel like if she's talking to Dina and trying to figure out how to be rich, she probably wanted to get rid of this guy. What was the insurance money like?
So Brandy Broke actually starts with a normal amount of money for a sim, despite the fact that she doesn't really have a job to say.
Okay.
So we can say that she actually did receive a sizable inheritance. Now, one thing that I will add that makes this particularly interesting is that I mentioned that he left behind 3 children. Okay, Dustin and Bo and an unnamed child, because the child has not been given a name by the time the game starts. In fact, the game starts with Brandy Broke 1 day before becoming pregnant. Well, she's pregnant before she shows, I should say. Okay. And if you look at her memories, it shows that Skip Broke died right before Brandy gave birth to the smallest child, Bo Broke. And then she got pregnant after Skip Broke died.
So the youngest baby is not his baby.
Mhm.
Who is the baby daddy? The baby, the Nubu Abba. Who is it?
Nubu Abba. What time of day did it happen? I mean, it's probably irrelevant to the story, but was there a specific time of day or
During the day.
during the day?
Oh shit.
Yes.
What would be this connection with the Repo Man?
Yeah. So the only person in the game who can remove items from the game are the Repo Men. They actually appear with like a special materialization gun and remove things from the game.
Can you woohoo Repo Man?
Yes, you can.
Could Brandy into a Repo Man?
So looking at the Repo Men of Pleasant View, there are a couple of Repo Men who could potentially be into Brandy.
Wait, well, you've investigated this.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Okay.
I've gone into a deep dive on Brandy Brook. And I followed through everything that she needs to know. I have all the information.
So you had to go in and look at potential baby daddies that
Yes.
are Repo Men?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay. Getting somewhere. Who Who of the repo men look like the Nubu?
Okay, so that's very interesting. So Skip Broke is a blonde man and Brandy Broke is a brunette. Dustin Broke is a blonde and Bo Broke is blonde, but the unnamed baby is a brunette. And there actually happens to be a white, black-haired repo man in Pleasant View.
This is some Game of Thrones-ish.
But was that who was the last person that was seen at the premise when how did they find out that he died from drowning? Like
Brandy.
was who discovered him?
Brandy.
Brandy, okay.
I mean, Brandy is a hard suspect here, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna say it was a 2-man job.
Okay, tell me what you think.
I think that it was Brandy setting up something where the repo man has to show up
Mm-hmm.
to repo stuff
Mm-hmm.
at the time where the said person that died in the pool was in the
Right.
pool.
Mm-hmm.
Repo came to repossess things because obviously they didn't pay their rent or whatever.
Right.
Repo comes by, does his thing with the little gun or whatever, does his job, gets paid, heads out, boom. I think that's what happened. So it was
And
a 2-man
Nard, you
job.
got it. Absolutely. That is exactly what happened. From our investigation, we found that Brandy Broke, in an effort to dispose of her husband thanks to the machinations of Dina Caliente, she was able to convince the repo man when he came to collect, because they're broke, hence the name, they live in a trailer home. She managed to convince him to take the ladder in exchange for a little woohoo, if you will. She got pregnant and she got the insurance money. And Brandy Broke went on with her way, and the repo man went about his business not being a good baby daddy. And that is exactly how Skip Broke died. Congratulations, Nard. You managed to do it.
Let's go. Told you. Let's go. Slay. Slay.
Oh, beautiful. All right, folks. So now we're going to move into our second harder case, and this is going to be one from The Sims 3. Today, we're going to be discussing Kirsten Remington. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you right at the very beginning, this one's going to get a little dark. This one's going to get a little sad. All right. So in The Sims 3, there is a family called the Remingtons. And unfortunately, all of them perished. The cousin, or I should say the niece of the family, Hannah, married a man called Aiden, the Joneses, if you will, and they inherited this house. When they moved into the house, they found the ghosts of all of the Remingtons. Now, what's interesting about the Remingtons is that they have all died of unique causes. And the saddest of all, Kirsten Remington, a young child, died of drowning. Now, unfortunately, we need to discuss what became of Kirsten Remington. So let me give you a little bit of background information. This is relevant to the case. Okay. So Jasper and Eileen Remington were the owners of Remington's Folly, the home in which the Joneses currently live. They had 2 children. They had Cody Remington and Kirsten Remington. Curiously, another individual who died around the same time was Lydia Remington, who was Jasper's sister and the mother to Hannah, who inherited the home.
There's too many names, bro. Hold on. Let me write this. I'm like, damn, there's too many, man. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
absolutely. Please write them down. It's all very important.
All right. Continue. Sorry.
All right. So I'm gonna no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and break it down to you one by one what you need to know for this case. Jasper, the father, all right, he died by electrocution. His son Cody died in a fire. His wife Eileen died by starvation. And Kirsten, his little daughter, died of drowning. Lydia, his his sister, died of drowning. Now, what's interesting about all of them is that they all died at around the same time.
Were there any curses? I'm just throwing this out there.
Curses?
Curses.
Like magical curses in this?
Magical curses,
Magical
yes.
curses. As far as we know, there were not any
Okay.
magical curses.
Because all this sounds like is the fall of House Usher. I'm just saying.
Ah,
With
So what are
everybody
we trying to
dying
find
so
out?
quickly.
Damn,
So what are we trying to find out? Who set this all up for everybody to die at the same time? Like, what are we trying to figure out here?
We want to
Now-
know why Kirsten died.
From drowning,
From
correct.
From drowning.
I'm drowning.
Yes.
but why?
How old was she? I know it's a child, but
The
like
youngest daughter. Yeah.
7.
7? Okay.
7. It's a unlucky number.
Well,
Okay.
Did she die last out of all of her family?
No.
Did she
Olivia,
die
right?
first?
She died second last.
She died second
Because-
last. Okay.
Yeah, her aunt was the last to die. Gonz
Mhm.
did it in the order that he did.
Yeah.
I feel like now in the order to which they die, does that matter?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
so we start out where there was how Cody died first.
No, Jasper.
Jasper.
Sorry, how did Jasper die?
Jasper died of electrocution.
So Jasper died of electrocution. That electrocution started a fire. That
Mhm.
fire killed Cody,
Mhm.
right?
That's accurate. Yes.
That fire destroyed the fridge
Or the
and
stove.
the stove. As a result, they couldn't eat. So as a result, that person starved. The mom starved.
Okay.
And little Kristen was in a pool and her mom couldn't come save her. And so
You're
Yeah,
almost.
yo, there's
you're
no
almost
music
there.
playing.
Yeah, there's no music playing,
So
so
you
you're not
are-
quite there. You're very close.
okay.
So again, you can ask me questions on a geographical level as well. I can tell you where they died, what they did.
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Can we know where Jasper died?
Yes. Jasper's urn can be found next to the TV in his bedroom.
Okay.
Okay. Where did Cody die?
Cody died nearby in the same room.
What do you mean nearby?
In the
In the
same
same
room.
room.
Oh, same room. Damn.
So he died in the fire that Jasper.
Hmm.
So the TV what what started the electrocution?
As far as our forensic evidence can find, yes.
Okay.
Was
cool.
the evidence is the fact that the TV was broken, so he was repairing it and got electrocuted, which started the fire
That's right.
in that room?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
And then that fire then killed Cody.
Mhm.
Why did the mom starve? That's the next in the sequence, right? Or am I missing
Yeah,
something?
you
No,
that's
you're
right.
right.
That's the third.
That's
Okay.
right.
Why would she starve? Where did she die?
So, we're not entirely sure where she perished. However, we know for a fact that Lydia buried her next to her son in the garden outside, where Kirsten's grave also sits. Lydia is buried next to her children. Sorry, Eileen is buried next to her children.
Why would that be relevant? I'm mad. I can't figure this out. Okay. Nard, help us out here. You've been carrying.
I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
Kirsten's body was not in her house.
Was it in
Where
the pool?
was it?
It was in the pool.
Oh, sorry, it was in the pool. But
Well,
like,
he didn't say a pool. He just
There's
said
no pool.
drowning. So,
There's no pool.
There's
but she
no-
drowned.
so did
the
she drown in?
closest-
Did she drown in a tub then?
No. The closest body of water is a river that cuts through Bridgeport.
So how would she drown? What did the autopsy do? Just
Did she happen to commit suicide?
She didn't know.
Okay.
She's 7. I
No,
mean, but that,
wait.
oh, sorry,
Sorry, yeah, I meant Olivia.
You mean
Sorry, I meant
Lydia?
it
Lydia?
Olivia. Yeah,
Lydia?
yeah,
Lydia.
Lydia?
Lydia.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
However, the closest thing that we can find in the game is that there is a suspicious wrecked car in the riverbank of Bridgeport, as if it
Hmm.
fell into the water.
Was that a self-harming
got it.
activity?
I figured it out.
Okay, Nard, you go ahead.
No, answer,
No, no, no,
answer
no,
that
no.
question.
You got it.
Answer that question though, I think.
We cannot be certain, but we know for a fact that both Lydia and Kirsten died at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that they might have been, I don't know what the mechanics are in Sims 3, but they had to have been either, were they transporting together, like in a car, or were they walking together before the said incident?
As far as we can see, Lydia was driving the car that Kirsten was in.
So I'm thinking, was there an accident where she looked off or wasn't paying attention to the road and they drove into the said river and drowned?
That is what our forensic team suggests.
All right, we're getting
Why
somewhere,
isn't there any
folks.
music? Why isn't there any music?
Because it's not quite right. It's not right. It's not right.
No,
yet.
you're right. You just haven't you've uncovered the details, but you haven't
Okay.
uncovered why she died.
Okay.
I'm so mad.
Was there any other people involved other than those two before the incident?
Other than those two before the incident. No.
Okay.
So let's break down what you've said so far and what we know to be facts in the case. As you confirmed, Jasper died of electrocution, meaning that he was trying to repair his TV and he died. We know a fact that Cody died by fire. We also know for a fact that TVs can start fires if they're repaired incorrectly in The Sims 3. And we can assume that Cody perished trying to save his dad. What we know about Eileen is that she died of starvation. And although we have no hard evidence of it, we can assume that a mother who had lost her first child would likely not take care of her own needs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the question becomes, what was Lydia doing with Kirsten? And why did what happened happen?
Was there a phone call while she was driving in the car to let them know of all these incidents that could potentially keep her from keeping her eye on the road?
No, this all happened after the fact.
Oh, after the fact.
Okay, we're missing something here, guys.
Mhm.
Have you asked the suspects? Or do you have
Yeah,
suspects that
who are
know?
the suspects? Yeah, oh my God.
Okay.
We suck at this, guys.
Well, I asked if there was anybody that was involved with the transportation situation with the river. He said no.
So our current suspects of this particular case are either natural causes, Aiden or Hannah Jones,
Mm.
or Lydia Remington.
Um.
Ugh.
Okay. Was what's her name? Kirsten. No, that's the. Was Olivia? Was she driving? Right.
Lydia was driving. Yes.
Lydia was driving.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lydia was driving the car when she perished. Who also
Were
died
there
of gun.
any? Were there any other people in the car with them too?
No other
Oh.
people, as far as we
Okay.
know.
Okay.
So why are the Joneses suspects then?
So, Jasper Remington was an extraordinarily wealthy individual, and the house that they own is humongous. Okay. Hannah was not the heir of that house. Kirsten and Cody were. And with the death of Kirsten, it fell to Lydia. And with Lydia's death, it fell to Hannah. So Hannah is now the heir of the house, although one would think that in order to acquire such a fortune, Hannah might have done something untoward.
Okay, so, I feel like that's probably what happened. My guess is that Hannah cut the tires underneath of Lydia's car and caused the accident. Why is
We're saying that Hannah killed her mother?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
No.
I don't think that's too much. I don't think she killed her.
Was
Did
Lydia
anybody?
to do it and then take no. No, I don't know.
I have another question. Was there any witnesses that saw the said drowning?
Were any witnesses that saw the drowning? No, there wasn't.
This is so hard.
Was there any car malfunction to be the result of the drowning?
No, as far as we can tell, it simply veered off a bridge into the water.
Oh, I figured it out. Was there a lack of a need for said person driving? Did she have anything low, like low energy or anything like
No.
that?
No.
Okay.
That was good thinking though, Nard.
Mhm.
Yeah, it
I was
was.
thinking maybe she fell asleep and then pull some Vanilla Sky or something. I don't know. Y'all get that reference? Did y'all get that reference?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Was Lydia's plan to take Kirsten because she loves her and like wanted her to like have the fortune but then raise her as her own kid?
As far as we can see from our interviews, we actually found that Lydia did not have a good relationship with the Remingtons. She didn't live at the house, and she actually had a poor relationship with her brother.
Oh.
Including his kids, like wouldn't care for his kids either.
They didn't get along.
No, okay.
With the death of Eileen, Lydia became Kirsten's caretaker.
Mm.
And
So-
while Kirsten was the heir of the house and the fortune, she still was under the guardianship of Lydia.
Who was she married or anything?
Lydia? Nope.
I think Lydia killed them,
You think Lydia killed him? Okay.
but then by accident killed herself.
You think by accident she killed herself?
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh. We got music.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yes, I think she was oh, I don't want to lose my music. No.
Hurry, you got this. You got it. You got it.
So yeah, she was planning a No, why would she plan a getaway? I can't do this. Help me out, guys.
Hey, here's what you're trying to say, I think.
Okay.
She thought she could get out of the car as a good swimmer. And maybe the door malfunctioned and she couldn't get out somehow to make it as an accident. Like, oh my gosh, I just ran over the
make it
bridge.
look like an accident.
Yeah, but because she couldn't get out of the car, she ended up drowning as well. Is what Disney Sims was trying to say.
You're on
Yeah.
the right track. The idea that Lydia killed Kirsten is very much a possibility. But the fact that she would try to like get out of the way seems suspicious, especially for detectives like ourselves. Because if Kirsten was killed, the suspect would be Lydia.
Mhm.
So how would that ensure that the fortune falls to Hannah if Lydia was made a suspect?
Mm.
Was there a will?
No.
Why?
Thank y'all. Why
What?
would if Lydia did it, why would she die too?
Oh, because she wanted to leave it for Hannah because she felt so bad about what she had done.
Yes, that's possible. You're getting close. So why?
She was the reason that the mom died. Oh my god, I don't know.
I love how the music is like giving you guys like,
What
all right, what's going
So
on?
anxious right now.
Go on, go on.
was
go on.
it? Was it potentially because she gave them a horrible ass TV that needed repaired? So just ended up going from there, and then like I don't know.
You know what? I want to say that y'all got very, very close. All right. So I'm gonna give it to you, but there's a couple of loose threads that we were missing. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So here's what we have. All right. Lydia had a poor relationship with her brother.
Yeah.
And in fact, her brother, and again, these are questions that we could have asked. Her brother had a particular love of electronics, while Lydia had the technophobe trait, which means that she didn't like electronics and, in fact, could sabotage them. So we were able to draw from our conclusion that Lydia was hoping to gain the fortune of the family. So she sabotaged her brother Jasper's TV, which caused him to electrocute it when he repaired it. What she didn't anticipate necessarily was that Cody would die. So when Cody died, Eileen went into a depressive state, right? And ended up dying, which left Kirsten with Lydia. Lydia knew that if she wanted to get what she needed, unfortunately, the little Kirsten would need to die. But if she outright killed Kirsten, she would end up in a situation where she would be the culprit, and the house would not fall to her family. So Lydia did a murder-suicide with the young Kirsten, leaving the home and the fortune to an unsuspecting Hannah Jones and her husband Aiden.
Wow.
And that is the horrible Remington murders of Bridgeport.
That is
Oh my
crazy.
god.
I did ask if she committed. Was it a suicide thing though? Didn't I? I thought.
I don't remember you saying if it was a suicide thing. You said if Kirsten was a suicide.
Yeah, but then I meant, but you were
I
like,
don't-
oh, she's 7.
I don't.
And then I was
I
like,
don't-
oh, I meant Lydia. But
You're,
it's okay.
you're rewriting the history a little bit there, I think.
And how could we know? Because you kept calling her Olivia.
Yes.
I know. I keep calling. Yeah. See, I wrote it down as Olivia too. I'm like, I told you I'm bad with names. I need to write stuff down. But anyway, all right, cool. That was good. That was really
Yes.
good.
That one is exceptionally dark. That one
Yeah.
is honestly
Sid is dark.
so I want to tell you guys something though. For everyone listening, that entire story was written by me, but entirely based on the game. So what we know for real is that the Remingtons all perished in the way that I said, right? Obviously, there's no way for us to know that they were in a car and they crashed and all these things.
Yeah.
So I was actually able to piece all that together and make this story within the game. So everything we just went
dope.
through is my canon of how things happen, which is again why I need to be the
Fuck
Sim
on it.
storyteller. So yes, but that's a really interesting thing. All right. Are we ready for our third story?
Let's
You
go.
think we're getting harder and harder, y'all.
Okay.
So we need to keep it together. All right. We are now gonna open the case.
Crazy. They're
Of-
getting harder. Did you see us struggle just
Yeah,
now?
I was gonna say that was easy, guys. We're fucked.
I know.
All right, let's
We're
go.
not-
I'm ready. I got my.
We're now moving into the case of Olive Specter. So in The Sims 2, there is a woman, an old woman, an elder woman named Olive Specter, who unfortunately has had some pretty awful luck in her life. You see, every single one of her husbands has died. Okay. And they have all died of pretty interesting things. And we're going to go ahead and walk through them. Her most recent husband, Rigor Mortis.
Sorry.
He died by electrocution. The Olive was left at the altar and he died of electrocution. She was so sad about it, unfortunately.
I had so spark.
We then, of course, have Ichabod Specter, who was her previous husband, and he died of electrocution as well.
I'm seeing a theme here. I'm just saying.
It's electric.
Yo, some electric touch.
Exactly. And then we have euthanasia. Who... Shut up.
Oh my god.
Who actually died in a fire.
Oh, okay. It's not
Ooh.
electrocution.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
she got smarter after killing her first husband. I got you.
And
Okay.
then her final husband was Earl E. Demise.
No,
Ooh.
no.
Okay, I
Earl E.
just want to
Demise.
confirm these are
Yes.
all real people in
Yes,
The
these
Sims
are all real
2.
people in The
Okay.
Sims. Yeah, I'm not just being very punny. These are all very
Okay.
real.
How did
Yes.
Mr. Earl die?
All right. So I'm trying to remember. Electrocution.
Damn.
Oh, yes, electrocution. Yes.
God
And
damn.
he died young. He died as a young man.
Everybody dying from electrocution except the fire.
Except for fire, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, was Olivia was Olive wealthy?
She wasn't. Now she is. She has the dowry of like 4 husbands.
Was Earl
Suspects. Who are the suspects?
and
The
yeah, who are the
suspects.
suspects? And did she have any lovers?
All of them.
Besides her husbands, did she have any like secret mistress, whatever the male version of a mistress is?
If you look at Olive Specter's memories in The Sims 2 when she's an old woman, by the way, she existed in The Sims 3 as a young woman, and we can talk about that. But in The Sims 2, she woohooed with the Grim Reaper.
Ooh.
Who are the suspects?
Yeah, I know, right? I guess Grim Reaper, maybe, right?
So the current 2 suspects we have are Olivia Specter, her niece, Olive Specter. Sorry, Ophelia Specter, not
Ophelia.
Olive. Yeah. Then Olive Specter, and then of course the Grim Reaper.
Okay,
So
why
we
do
got
they
4
think the
suspects.
Grim Reaper and her niece?
Well, they had. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
do
but
first, niece first. Why?
Yeah. The niece first?
yeah.
Okay. So the family is very complicated. And Ophelia is actually the the niece of Olive. And as far as we know, she is not very trusting of her aunt. And that's as much information as we have about her.
So Olive is not trustworthy then.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, that's a clue.
Okay, and
Olive
also
also has a child, by the way.
Olive has a child.
who's
Yes.
the father?
The father of that child. Yeah.
We don't know. His name is Nervous Subject, is the child. And we don't know the father. And not to get like racial about it, but it's relevant. Olive is black, and her child, Olive's Nervous Subject is white. So all of her husbands have been darker toned as well. So it wasn't any of them, as far as we know.
So she likes the darker tone Sims. Okay, that's what's up. Okay, we see you out here in these streets. All right,
Yeah, in fact, looking at him, every single one of her husbands is actually, as far as we can tell, black or dark skinned.
But her son is not.
Nervous Subject is not, no.
And we don't know what the Grim Reaper looks like face wise. So
it's kind of dark, kind of though. Well, I don't know. It's in Sims 4, he's got like a darker tone.
In The Sims, yeah. So in The Sims 2, if you mess with the codes and everything, he's actually white skinned.
oh,
Interesting. Okay.
So okay, could it have been the Grim Reaper is why would he be just killing for the sake of killing? Can the Grim Reaper kill somebody, or can he only collect souls?
As far as the game mechanics are concerned, he can only take souls. But technically, you're not considered dead until the Grim Reaper takes you. So technically, you die by the Grim Reaper in most cases. So like when you die, the Grim Reaper comes and like kills you, right? So
What if the Grim Reaper fell in love with Olive and then she didn't want to be with him, so he just fucking killed all of her husbands?
Oh,
So
Yeah, because you.
I couldn't have her. He killed everybody.
So
If
we're-
he can't have her, nobody can have her. Obviously there's no music playing, but
yeah, clearly
I have
this
a
is
question.
there's music playing.
Oh, nice. Okay.
oh my god, actually. Jesus.
What was their relationship? What was Olivia? Is it Olivia or Olive? Right?
Olive.
What was Olive and Grim Reaper's relationship throughout the span of all her other relationships? Did they keep in contact?
So we've never actually seen them together. We just know that they've woohooed.
Okay.
And shortly after, we got Nervous Subject.
Okay.
Okay.
So the Grim Reaper killed all of her husbands, Olive, comma, her husbands.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was it because he wanted to spend more time with her, or was there other reasons behind it?
I got it. That's a good one.
To be with his son?
Getting there. I think you're getting there. I think I know, kind of.
You always say that. That's like a theme. It's like, I know. So tell me what you think.
I don't know.
All right, so here's what I think. I think that Grim Reaper knows that little the son or whatever is his. So every once in a while, he can't just go by and swing by and be like, hey, what's up, you know? So what he tries to do every once in a while is find a way to obviously go pick up her husband's just so he can get a chance to see his son.
That's a good theory, but we have an issue.
Yeah, what's the
Maybe
issue?
Olive kills them.
So we have an issue. Okay? Because Olive exists as a young woman in The Sims 3.
Yeah.
Okay? And her husbands obviously are dead then, before she's had Nervous Subject.
So it's not about seeing his son.
Yeah.
Is it just because he's in love with Olive? This is so the Grim Reaper can see. But okay. So then why? Yeah. The murder is why Olive died, right?
No, Olive's alive.
It's why
Yeah.
all of her husbands have died
That's right.
through electrocution. And
How
the Grim-
did they die from electrocution? Like, we didn't ask that. Like, how did they die from electrocution and fire? Like, what was the
Doesn't
fire
matter.
and what was?
So we don't know
Because it
for sure.
could.
We
Oh,
don't
you
know for sure. No.
Okay.
Dang,
They've all
okay.
consistently died, unfortunately. That's as far as we know. So we're on a good track, y'all. We're basically identifying whether it's Olive or the Grim Reaper. So we need to understand why one would do H. So we have an idea. You think that it's the Grim Reaper so that he can see his son, right?
not more.
No, okay, what if it's Olive killing her husband so she can see the Grim Reaper?
I think it's a two-man job. Yeah.
Oh my
I think it's a
god.
two-man job. Two-man job. Keep going, Stas. Keep going, Stas. You're somewhere. It's a two-man job.
It's
Grim
just
Reaper
They literally
and Olive.
Yeah, they're just she wants to see the Grim Reaper. He obviously the only way to do it is death, so she gets her kill her husband. It's an epic love story.
And at
Okay,
the
you're-
very last one, did he woohoo then? At the very last death? Was it
Yes.
when he woohooed?
Yes.
Okay, so he can finally be with his long Olive, and then he has a nervous subject.
That's exactly it. So we know for a fact that Olive Spectre has routinely been killing her husbands in order to get access to the Grim Reaper. And the very last time she was able to produce Nervous Subject, and that is why Olive Spectre is perhaps the greatest serial killer of all of the Sims 4.
Let's go, team!
Oh my
Let's
god.
go! We did it!
Yeah. I appreciate we all have one. We'll
Exactly. All right, we're doing fantastic, y'all. All right, we have one last one, and this one is going to be the hardest one of them all. Are you guys ready for this?
Let's go.
We ready.
All right, we're gonna
we
do it.
got this.
So we're gonna put on the music for this one. All right, y'all. This one has been plaguing the Sims 4 community for years now.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, the police of San Myshuno have been unable to identify a lost missing person within 1313 6th Street. As far as we know, an individual died there, but we don't know who it was and why. Your task today is to identify who died and by who in 1313 6th Street. You can ask me any questions about the apartment, about San Myshuno, or the history as far as you know. Go.
I just want to say, because it's not an episode without me fact checking you, it's 1313, but it's apartment 21.
Oh, you're right. It's apartment 21 with
Oh my god.
I'm surprised you didn't correct me by saying Myshuno, because like I always say my Shuno or something like that.
I actually just thought I was saying it wrong.
No, it's Myshuno. It's technically Myshuno.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this or not, but you say caliente wrong. You might want to...
Yeah, exactly. It's caliente. That's how it is. All right, y'all. So
Actually-
to go over the facts one more time.
Yeah.
In the apartment 21 of 1313 Chic Street,
Yeah.
there's two apartments in 1313 Chic Street. One in which a famous celebrity lives on, and then another one which is empty. It's a very small apartment that it's very run down. And under a rug in the living room, there is a body outline. You know, like in a crime scene when they outline the body of a murder?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is there, and we don't know why.
Who lived in the apartment previous to this?
That's a very good question. So in the trailer for the City Living pack, they actually show an individual who I'm not sure if they're in the game or not. I'll find out. It's like again, I'm horrible at explaining things, but it's like a woman with like a pink jacket. I don't know if she's in the game or not. But she actually lives in that apartment. But the apartment itself looks entirely different than what it looks like in the game. But that she's the only resident that we know of. And since you asked the question, actually, the description of the apartment is that the landlord can't give the apartment away. He can't even give it away. Like like every single time he rents it out, they leave.
Are there ghosts?
Yes. In the trailer for the City Living, you actually see a ghost in the apartment.
Okay.
Are there any suspects?
Is
to
the
death?
celebrity still alive? Sorry, Nard.
Yes.
good.
Yes. So
Okay.
let me tell you exactly who that is because that's relevant. One sec, I should have had that written down, so I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna see her name and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't know that like right off the top of my head. Let's see. Penny Pizzazz.
Hurry up, Gonz. Oh, Penny, the homegirl.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the homegirl.
Yes, exactly. She's the one that lives next to this apartment.
And she's a gossip.
Yes.
Hardcore
Interesting.
gossip.
Yes.
Got a
Yes.
big old billboard too.
Okay.
All right, so we have a neighbor, and we know that she's a celebrity.
Mhm.
Now, does she have any ties with the murder and all that? Does she know about
No.
it, or
As
Okay.
far as we don't know, she's never mentioned it.
So who
Okay.
are the
Okay.
suspects?
We don't have any.
Oh, right.
Okay, so the ghost. Is
Mhm.
the ghost the person that was murdered in that building, or was the ghost already there?
That's a good question. In the trailer, we can actually see the body outline and we see the ghost. So we don't know if the ghost is the one who died or if the ghost had always been there.
do we know the cause of death from who previously lived there?
So our forensic investigators reviewed everything on the crime scene, and the only thing that we were able to find really is that there is a very unfortunate stench in that area.
A stench of what?
Death.
Of death.
Okay, so y'all don't know who, the cause of death.
That's right.
I think you need to find better investigators
There
to do
were
their
3
job,
on this call. I'm just saying.
So
All right, anyway.
actually, fun fact: if your sim goes there, there's a chance you'll get a moodlet that something smells like death. So that's actually in the game. Yep.
Let's see.
I wonder if that means that the body was laying there for a really long time, or if that matters.
I think
I
that
think
does
so.
matter. Wait, sorry, Gonz, you said that does matter?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
I figured it out.
Nard.
My man, or I'm not even gonna say I don't even know what if there was what their gender was, but anyway,
Mhm.
I'm thinking they went through to the market down and got some puffer fish. Can I hear the music? No music. Okay, so I'm
Music
off.
is
So
a-
anyway, so my thing was they were probably going back to the crib to watch something on TV after the Spice Festival, and had some puffer fish, and then died from puffer fish, and then stayed there and laid there until someone smelled them. But that's not right. So
No, that's not right.
Okay.
uh,
So
died.
okay, I have a theory. And it's
Yes.
okay, so we know someone clearly was in that apartment for a long time. So that tells me this person lived alone and that nobody would check on them. So what if, widow, he's by himself, he dies of a broken heart. The stench gets so bad, the celebrity Miss Penny is like, what the fuck's wrong? And the smell is so bad. I'm gonna go knock on the door and establish that there's an old person dead on the ground, and we don't know why.
do we
It's
know
good.
if his do we know he's an elder or that Sam was an elder?
Yes, he was.
Okay, so it was an elder. All right, good work, stars.
Yeah.
And he died in the living room,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Where in the living room?
So
Of the
it was under the rug, so presumably it would be in the middle of the living room.
So someone was trying to hide the body.
Yes.
So
Well, actually,
someone.
no. Let me correct. I don't know. I wouldn't say necessarily they were trying to hide the body. It's under the rug because the rug was just put over it. Yeah, they didn't like put the body over. Like they didn't put a rug over the body. Like, haha, I'm hiding them. Like, I don't think that happened. It
So
was
he-
just in
They
the
put
middle
the-
of the
So
living
he
room.
was
Also-
on. So he was on top of the rug, not the rug on top of him.
No, the rug is covering the little drawing of.
Okay, the
body
rug is covering the
that-
drawing.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, presumably this event happened before The Sims 4 started.
Mhm.
What was this person doing before they died? Do we know? Like, were they watching TV or anything?
we don't know what they were doing.
Do we know if there was any involvement with the ghost? You said no too, right? We don't know if the ghost ties in with this, right?
Correct. So the only people that we ever see in this apartment officially are the ghost, the main individual from the trailer, which unfortunately I don't know who they are, Penny Pizzazz, and the landlord.
Okay.
In
Is
fact,
still
the
alive?
landlord is mentioned everywhere. Yes, actually he is.
Okay. And he's not a suspect. No suspects.
So we've investigated him a fair bit. He ironically has a weird presence. When City Living came out, The Sims 4 actually had a website in which you can actually see like Penny and other celebrities talking about the things in town. It was like an interactive map. And for some reason, the landlord actually had like a whole like little section where we would just talk about apartments. And he actually brought up this apartment and indicated that he just can't give it away. No one wants to be there. It smells bad.
What was the relationship between the landlord and the said person that was unalived?
We don't know.
I think that the person who lives in the apartment was scared to death by the ghost.
Okay. Y'all, this is the hard one.
music.
We need to ask the right questions.
Was it an accidental death from your observation from the autopsy? Did you even do an autopsy?
The murder.
It's so we know we don't know if it was a murder necessarily. We presume that it is. But we don't know how they died, so we can't say for sure. We just found a dead body.
And you can tell it was there for days before it was,
That's right. That's right.
What was surrounding the body when it was found?
Furniture. The TV was on.
All right, furniture and the TV was on.
Mm-hmm.
Was the
What
door unlocked? Was the door open? Like,
Door was locked.
door was locked.
What was their moodlet when they died?
That I don't know. That I
Okay.
don't know. That I don't know.
Died
And you
from being
telling
played.
Exactly.
Died from
and
playing
you
in
tell and you telling me the Grim Reaper doesn't know the cause of death.
That's right.
All right. Where was he last seen before going into the apartment? Did he do anything or?
Yeah, he was complaining at Penny Pizzazz. She was making too much noise.
All right, we're getting somewhere, y'all.
Did he die
Penny.
from being angry?
We don't know. There's no ghost.
Oh, right. Ah!
Has Penny been investigated? Has she been interviewed? What was her thoughts on what were their relationship like?
She was sad, but for the most part, she has the intentions of being friends with everybody, so she does not seem to be a suspect at this time.
Okay. What was the relationship like between the landlord and Penny?
Very good. A model tenant.
How big was Penny's apartment bigger or smaller than the person that was on live?
So much bigger. Penny's apartment is humongous.
Yeah.
Were they planning on doing any renovations to the apartment complex?
Well, no. Like I said in the trailer, the house is so much better renovated and put together than it is when we get it in game.
We need a bit better hint, guys. We're not on the right track here.
Yeah, I would like a clue, please.
You would like a clue?
Oh, phone a friend. Can we phone
Yeah,
our friend?
I was gonna say, can we phone a friend? Can we
Who the
Gonz
hell?
will call
Who the
you
hell
up?
are you gonna call? Yeah, you gonna call me? Hold on.
Yeah.
So there was no
Oh,
evidence.
oh, Gonz.
So there was
All
no
right.
death evidence, just the fact that they picked up a body and apparently there was a ghost. Was the ghost interviewed by chance?
No.
Oh my God, we were so derailed. So derailed.
Listen. These are actually absolutely great questions. All right, folks, detectives. I'm afraid to tell you that I now have to reveal the truth of what happened here. All right, everyone. The true case of this mystery is that it's just one big ass Easter egg. Like it really has no real story whatsoever.
Wow. God is over here
Are you
trying to
Okay,
figure it out.
serious?
yeah. So there actually is an explanation. All right, so let me tell you. Now I have to give props where props is due. All right, to shout out to OG Simmer Trill Sims 3. Unfortunately, he doesn't really make content anymore. But he was actually the one who was able to drill down and learn that apparently this body is actually a reference to an episode of the TV sitcom Friends. Okay.
Mm.
So apparently in Friends, there was an old man called like Mr. Horker or something that lived above the girls. And
Yes.
he would always complain to them about their noise, despite the fact that the girls never made any noise. And one day he was just found mysteriously dead in his apartment. No one knew about it. And then they kind of like escorted him out the building. It was just like a subplot of one of the episodes. And this is known to be a reference to that, especially given the fact that Penny Pizzazz is consistently mentioning and referencing her general love of Friends, not the TV show, just Friends in general. So it's believed that this is just simply a smart little Easter egg. I was just hoping to flex your chops to see what y'all could think.
Well, you totally did that.
100%.
Could you be any more annoying?
No, I really can't. I don't have that capability. No, but yeah, y'all, those are but 4 wonderful, amazing unsolved Simysteries that we covered today. All right. there are so many more. I hope we could, maybe do more of these in the future, but they are absolutely great. And I hope it shows everyone how with just a little bit of information, you can make your own awesome little stories, which I love that.
Great job.
Yes, great
Good
job,
stuff, Gonz.
Gonz. You did such a fantastic job. I learned so much, and we all got one mystery solved between the three of us. So
Yeah, all right.
I will take that.
We got two.
Who got
Did
two?
we
No,
get
what?
two mysteries?
It
I
was
would say
three
we
of them,
got
yeah.
two.
Yeah.
I'd say we really solved two. I'd say Gonz really gave us the answers to two. It was good. Very good.
Yes.
Inspector Gonz.
Exactly.
Sherlock Gonz.
Exactly.
Sherlock
Sherlock.
Gonz.
Sherlock Gonz.
I love how every time the music came on, y'all lost your mind. I love that. I love that little. Oh goodness. All right, yeah, it was fun.
That was so fun.
That
Good
was
job.
so
Gonz.
much fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was great.
Want to know what to expect with this game? Yeah, actually, Gonz just kind of like threw this on us right before going into the podcast. And then he put the music on, and nobody was expecting.
I'm great at parties, y'all. Y'all have no idea.
Nice.
Party trick.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
Cool. Well, I think this is a best place to obviously wrap it up. As 4 mysteries are now solved. I hope everybody listening, playing along, figured out the mysteries before we did, or like,
Yeah.
what? I need.
You're gonna have viewers like screaming at us on the phone or on the
Right?
like, why
I need some.
did
I need some
Gonz-
graphic novels. Okay, I need some Tales of the Crypt Keeper shit here. But as we wrap up, as I've now almost lost my voice, as we wrap up 2023, do you guys have any New Year's resolutions for 2024 that you want to share with us? Nard, you go first.
Of course. Put me on the spot, why don't you?
I know.
Actually, I just wanna continue to just strive to be better at just being a better person, being a better content creator, just trying to work harder, not smarter, and always be kind to people. I think that's probably what I kind of what I want to do.
Did you mean smarter, not harder? Because you said harder.
What did I
not
say?
You said harder, not
See, that's what.
smarter.
Oh, damn! I meant to say I
Don't
want to work.
manifest that on yourself.
I want to work smarter, not harder.
There you go. Thank
Hey.
you.
Yeah.
Disney, how about you?
I don't really do resolutions like that. I don't know. Yeah, just be happy, I guess.
And obviously end the year in like 60 episodes on this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So
yeah.
Nard will not
Be
even
on
come
Flossy's
close.
podcast so much that Nard can never beat me.
True. It's possible.
Gonz, how about you? Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Well, I'm currently at 93,000 YouTube subscribers, so my resolution is to get to 100,000 on 2024. I feel like that's very achievable.
Very achievable.
You got it.
But,
like you're almost there.
Exactly.
Actually, Gonz and I have a bet going on that he's
Yep.
going to hit it before January.
That's true.
I think he can hit it before
I
January.
think you can hit it before January.
Yeah, if I win that bet, Court's gonna have to do something funny. So that's gonna be great.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
But yeah, aside from that, I hope to continue to collab with Nard, collab with y'all, collab with the Sims team, and just really grow as a creator and become. I want little Simsy's phone number in a very platonic way. That's the goal for 2024. So she could be like, yo, let's do something together. And I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's go. That's me. That's my plan.
That'd be dope, actually.
That would be yes.
Call Me Kevin is on my wish list.
Yeah, there you go.
Kelsey and Peach K. on mine.
Oh, Kelsey too. I would love to partner with someone Kelsey.
Guys, yeah, just say the word. I'll make it happen. Because last time I want to become best friends with Nardvillain and Gonz and Becky.
What about you, Stas?
I've thought a lot about it the last like couple days of kind of like what I want, like because my 3-year anniversary is on January 11th, and I kind of want to think of like what I want to bring it back to for my 3rd year. I want to get back more to building and like Rose Chronicles, like actually the things that I actually used to do before, like only podcasts and memes. I think that's kind of like my goal. Personally, I would hope to be pregnant by the end of the year. I'm really I'm putting positive thoughts into my mind. Those are just kind of the really kind of things I'm hoping for, and to continue bringing this podcast and bringing joy to people listening, and continue to have friendships with you guys because I love you all.
I have a New Year's resolution. I'd like to see how long Stassi's hair is, because every time we're in this podcast, she has it up, and I don't think that's fair.
Nice.
Not that long. It's like
No?
here. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
my hair doesn't grow that long. It's pretty short. I mean, if you want, I can grab some funky hair extensions. I'm the queen of hair extensions. I've got 12 inches. I got 18 inches. I got colored ones. I got bleach blonde ones. I got dark brown ones. Depends the mood I'm in. I am the queen of hair extensions.
Where's my wig?
Yeah, I was looking for mine. Yeah, I was like, I got
Exactly.
some wigs too, you know?
I don't have wigs. I just have funny hats, y'all. Like I have this duck hat that I wear. That's about it.
Nice.
Oh, and your cow one.
Hey.
Oh my god.
I love my
Nice.
cow hats.
Oh god, so next time I'll have my hair down somewhat. Next time we
Thank
do a podcast. So you can see the rat's nest of this mess that I'm currently in.
Yeah, Courtney's hair is super long. It's great.
I love it. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming out here today in Murder Mystery, and Happy New Year's, everyone. And I'm so excited for 2024 and what that will bring for everybody. And I hope everyone's just having a great New Year's and having fun. So I have nothing else more I want to add besides wrapping up where we can find everybody. Nard, where can we find you, my friend?
All things social, Nardvillain, and then Instagram, it's Nard Sims. Shashubi! That means Happy New Year or something like that in Simlish.
You should see Disney's face, guys. It's fucking pure on
Yeah,
cringe.
she's like this guy. Yeah, she's like so cringe. Shashubi!
Yeah. Disney, where can we find you, girl?
Hinged. You can find me at Disney Sim, at the Disney Sims, and at Towny Tales. And if you want to download my Disney princes and princesses, you can go to EA Gallery at the Disney Sims.
Her Sims are on point, y'all. You should download them.
Yeah.
I love it. Gonz, where can we find you, my friend?
You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, OnlyFans at mynameisgonz. I'm active on all those socials, so you can find me there.
Oh my god.
Top fan right here.
Yeah, top paying fan at OnlyFans.
Listen, I just post my builds on there. That's all.
Honestly, what you need to start doing is making Sims and then just showing like of their feet and stuff, and just making like a feet account.
Oh, that'd be
of Sims.
funny. That would be hilarious.
It's some fakes.
Watch his streams.
Oh,
There's
God.
like this ongoing conspiracy where like all of the people in his chats are like, Gonz like feet, and he's like, no, I don't.
I don't. I
They're like,
don't.
don't protest too
That's
much.
funny.
Apparently, and the current rumor is that in order to become a mod, you need to send me feet pics and stuff. No, it's not great.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
God.
Here you go, Don.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god.
I was just kidding. I'm kidding.
I never thought in a million years I would ever see Dar just fucking flash his feet.
But hey,
my
I'm wearing
God.
socks. Come on now.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just
I love it.
It divulged into this.
Mhm.
Welcome to the
I'm too
Stassi
cringe.
family,
I gotta
kids.
change.
Mhm.
Never change. I need the
Change my
cringe.
ways.
Cringe. We
Yeah.
need cringe. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. If you like this podcast, please considering subscribing to it so you never miss an episode. I am on Patreon. Please, if you like this podcast as well and you'd like to, spot like help out in any way you can. Super appreciated. I hope everyone is enjoying that the Simmer Awards, with the final awards, would be out today. I hope everyone is really excited to see how the awards played out. If you like me as a host of a podcast, please consider voting for me at the Game Her Awards for best podcast host for gaming. It's just really cool. And also please stay tuned, as tomorrow we'll have a special episode with the creators behind the Game Hers, as we will talk about the Game Hers and the awards. I think that's everything. My voice is giving out and it hurts. This is like daggers. If everyone's been sick, just when you're just talking, it's just gaggers. It's just dry. I literally just want like lemonade thrown in my face right now. Like that's what I want. But thank you guys so much for coming. Happy New Year's, and Gonz, you're a goddamn rock star for just knowing this knowledge at any time. I'm really excited to continue this series into the new year. And
Absolutely.
again, everyone have a happy New Year's and have a great rest of your day, everyone.
Happy New
Bye.
Year. Bye bye.
Just shoot me!